I think it was like the week before last, I gave a testimony about my stepdad. You gotta learn to take care of your body in life, or else over time certain things that happen to you. And how me and my mother went to the hospital to pray for him. And in the process of that, he was they amputated one leg, and he had like poison shooting through his body real bad. When we went there, he was in good spirit and everything, but the doctors kept giving him a bunch of bad news, sad news, and all a bunch of stuff. So anyway, after we prayed for him, we didn't pray a prayer of Lord, will you heal him, or nothing like that. The prayer that was for him was more authoritative prayer, coming against the enemy, binding up diseases, and asking for forgiveness of his past life, because he was heavy on drugs in his past life, in the military and everything. And so we used a prayer of authority to break curses off his life, to break the spells, break all kind of sicknesses and disease off of him. And you know, I didn't think much about it after it was done, because it's like a lot of stuff in my in the past life between me and him. So I basically left in
Who is this?
my stepdad,
Oh, okay.
my past stepdad. I basically left it in the Lord's hands. And I had to keep asking for forgiveness, because I really did not want to go pray for him, to be honest.
Come on, tell the truth.
Because of it's just certain things, you know. It's like when you young growing up, you kind of look for people to be there in your life, and they're not there, and you kind of wonder why. And basically, I look back on it as a beautiful learning experience. But it's like I was like, okay, Lord, I'm gonna go pray for him. Basically, just to have you move through me and just get it over with. I mean, he called, said, have one come pray for me. And I'm like, okay. So me and my mother, we went and prayed for him. And after it was done, I was letting him know, because he was arguing with the nurses. And one thing I told him was like the Lord was telling me to tell him that he needs to start blessing these nurses. Bless them, don't curse them, bless them. Because even though he's in the situation that he's in, he still represents him. Because he's been saved all his life. It's basically a child of God growing up, just went to church and everything. So that was really, the Lord was like getting him back on track, no matter what he's facing in his life, to get back on track. And so after I prayed for him, I didn't think no more about it. Went home, went through the weeks, didn't think nothing about it, just trying to let it go out of my mind. Don't want to dwell on the past, don't want to dwell on the thoughts of the past and nothing like that. And so my mother came in. Well, my mother came in yesterday. She was like, Juan, I need to tell you. I'm like, okay, what, Mom? What you need to tell me? And she's like, well, we went and prayed for him out the hospital. He got out the hospital the next day. The sickness, disease cleared right up. His legs started growing back and everything. It's like, I'm like, whoa, wow, praise you, Jesus.
Yeah.
I mean, it was all the Lord. I can't take no credit for it. Glory to God. Because, you know, even, hey, I'm in rebellion trying to go there. I was like, I don't want to go to, but
She was obedient, though.
I was obedient.
Amen.
And the Lord really moved mightily on him, restored him. I mean, his healing is growing back. He's getting his everything's back. He's ready for the prostate leg, and he's doing good.
Hallelujah. Praise God.
And hallelujah. That's my testimony. When in doubt,